is going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello. Happy Sunday, the last Sunday of March, our second Luau show, live show of March. So, yes, hello, everyone that's going to join this evening or later on in the week or next week or whenever you guys watch this video. Thank you for coming. Hopefully, you're doing well. It's great to see you. I know it's been a few weeks. I always get messages, do you miss doing lives every Sunday? I miss hanging out with you guys. I don't miss doing it every Sunday. I don't. It works out better the schedule wise and everything like that. Yeah. So I do love doing it though. It's great to be back with you guys in March. Stay tuned. Probably Tuesday, Wednesday, you'll see the schedule for April. Probably the same thing. 2 lives in April. Hello to Jeremy Knapp. Hello to Quick Draw McGraw, Eric J's Music Promotions. So a lot of people were asking me about Hot Toys, right? And the brand new Deadpool figure and the rumors that it's released, but it's not here in Sideshow, but you can get it. A lot of people were asking me, am I going to get it? Some people were asking about certain lights and things like that. So I figure I'd help you guys out, give you guys a little bit of what I do, maybe show you a couple more things in the collection. Because we added a few more pieces. We have some lighted features, etc. Also, we'll talk about that new Deadpool figure, which is absolutely insane. It is released in Hong Kong as of Friday. So we'll talk about that. The first Deadpool figure with a Ryan Reynolds head sculpt. Actually, kind of like 1.5, which is really, really cool. So check that out. We'll see what's coming on in Funko. WonderCon was this past Friday. Did you pick anything up? I got the Fairly Odd Parents, and I did pick up that Toy Story Pop. How about Funko doing stickers, right? Doing limited edition stickers, but you pay the price for it. Interesting. The new Drop Arcade released last week. I'll give you my thoughts on Drop Arcade later in the show. Might not be what you think my opinion of Drop Arcade is. I don't know. But I'll give you my opinion. And without further ado, let's just hop right on into it. So let me share my screen. Boom and boom. And here we go. As we always love to do, guys, on the Luau Show, we love to talk to one of the best and promote one of the best companies that I've ever dealt with, and that is Curtis over at Ralphie's Funhouse. Use code Luau, save yourself some money. Great items in stock. Look, we got T-shirts, you got Super Grails, you have a pop that's coming back out again. We all knew they'd do more Terrifier pops. We all knew that, but there it is. A bunch of other stuff. Curtis is going live, I think, like 5 times a week on Whatnot. Please check him out. Also, shouts out to everyone that came and joined the Whatnot today. We did our first kind of like surprise randomizing set of autographed Funko Pops. Big shouts out to Poppin' in the Show Me State. Poppin' Missouri getting himself a great hit with an autographed Tim Curry Pennywise. So big shouts out to him. I'm not sure Curtis does the drop anymore or not. Honestly, I don't know if he does the drop every Saturday. I don't know if he does. But there it is. A lot of Teen Titans Go. Of course, last week, I thought it would be a sellout, but they were doing it, but they burned half of them. So it was not a sellout. Didn't do as well as I think many people thought it would. I did not play in it, though. I did not get any of them. So, in fact, I could tell you I didn't play in the past 2 NFT drops. I did not do Avatar, and I did not do Teen Titans Go. There you see some cool Star Wars, Grey's Anatomy, Dave Bautista, Winter Soldier. So some cool stuff. Always check out Curtis. Use code Luau. Save yourself some money from mystery boxes. He has some Ralphie's grab bags he can make for you. Soda mystery boxes. Guaranteed Freddy mystery boxes. Curtis does a great job. Please check him out. Use the code. Save yourself some money. Designer toys. I mean, they always have some very cool Sanks. So check them out. Always good. Shout out to Curtis over at Ralphie's Funhouse. And like I said, before we get into open stuff, let's talk drop, right? Let's talk drop. Here you go. So here is the leaderboard. But before we get into that, let's look at drop. There's Teen Titans Go. Did not sell out great. burned about half the packs. And you can always see that if you want to see how they're going. You can go here to the nice little collection tracker. Go to Teen Titans Go. Just see, I did not play in it. You know, rares, a couple of them, but you know, right here, Epics Tell the Story. $3, $3.50, $3. Oof. Epic's not doing good. If you're looking for a legendary, there's a legendary cyborg under $20. A Raven, $25. Starfire, $17.40. Your Grail just at $117. That's it. Not a very good set, not very highly desirable either. So keep that in mind. Yikes. But if you look at Avatar, which did sell out, right? Again, I didn't play in it. But, you know, Avatar, not too bad. Epics, you know, $5 and under. But you look at this. I mean, the legendary Aang with armor, $83. Korra, $41. Sokka with wolf mask, $31.45. There's that one. Your Grail is at $414. There you look at Toy Story, which I did play in. I did very well. 2 royalty sets. Love it. Look at how some of those cards are doing, and rather well. I mean, Buzz, $47. Pterodactyl, $38. You know, Scud at $14. Your Woody's about $40. Your Grail's at $211. And then here's the Valentine's, which I don't think is available anymore. I don't think it is. I think it's finally done. Fair prices on them, you know. Fair prices on them. Also, if you look at redemptions, guys, you have until March 30th, which is today. Yes, to finish up Funko Series 1. It ends today. So I'm sure midnight is the last time for redemptions for Funkoween. Beetlejuice, you have till April 11th. Batman, you have till April 18th. Upcoming, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. They'll take their snapshot on Wednesday. Christmas right around that time, and people are starting to realize they're kind of regretting not picking up the Festival of Fun because it's a train. It's Christmas, kind of cool. April 16th, we'll start those redemptions, and then you have Funko Adventure Time all the way till May. A big gap here, but May 21st for Adventure Time. June for Freddy's Valentine's. June 25th for Toy Story. Avatar, July 16th. Teen Titans Go, July 23rd. And it's not telling you, but April Fool's Series 3 is coming on Tuesday, July 30th, to redeem that one. And I don't think it's really telling you anything about that. So it's always a very small set. Keep that in mind. And it also started the arcade. So here you go. This is the arcade. Here's your leaderboard. First, here it is. If you are one of the 1 to 333 people at the end of the snapshot in 79 days, you get this Freddy Funko as Drop Monster. And there's already another season already talking about you. There's also stickers. You could get an arcade sticker where you're ranked 1, 2, 3 in the top 333, a participant. There's already going to be a season 2. There's already going to be a season 3, which are announced. So, yeah. But some people don't realize. So here's your leaderboard. Right now, 300 Poppin' Craze leading the way at 301,000 points. So everyone gets sort of like point values depending on your cards. This might tell you here. Viewpoint values. Here you go. So if you have a one-on-one, it's 100,000 points. Now, would you trade a one-on-one in on this? I would hope that you wouldn't. A Mythic, 2,000. A Grail, 1,000. A Royalty, 500, and so on and so forth down the line. You can only redeem post-redemption digital pops. That's it. Post-redemptions, stickers, non-redemptionals. There's also things you can't redeem. Drop monsters, pre-redemptions, and packs. So keep that in mind. And then there's your leaderboard right now. 301,000 leading the way. If you are the last person up at 333, which is right there, 26,294. So what I'll say is when you burn these packs, guys, and these cards, you don't get them back. It's one time and over with. They're burned. They're gone. Boom. Out of circulation. Gone. So with 79 days remaining, I think people are going to play the long game. I think some people will play. But in honesty, and this is just me personally, for me, this is the time to sell them. Because it has taken like a rare that maybe was 5 cents, and it has almost doubled the prices people are paying for these redemption cards. Me, I do not look at that Freddy Funko as a super valuable pop comparable to where I'm selling epics for dollars, you know. It's just not worth it. I don't think it is. I think a 333 piece pop, maybe 100, 150, 200, even $300. It's just not worth it. Think about how much you're going to give up just to get into that. You know what I mean? You got to think about that. I don't think people are. I mean, burn commons, burn uncommons, but you're not going to get on a leaderboard doing it. You know, 26,000 is what it is now. What do you think it's going to be in 30 days, 60 days? What do you think it's going to be at the end, at that last 24 hours? You know what I mean? And you burn them, they're gone. So you're already out. I mean, take it for what it is. For me, it's a no-go. I don't like the pop enough. And then it's a slight different color in season 2 or 3. I think it only gets worse. I think some people you're going to have play in season 2. Realizing people are going to blow their wad now. It's the same pop, just a different, you know, blacklight variation. I'll play in season 2. Maybe I get it for less. That's just me. I mean, for me, it doesn't interest me enough. I'm not going to play in it. I'm more adept to sell the items, and I've always been like that up to this point. So that's me. You got to do you. I'm just saying, I think you barely get on that list. I think even people that are in the 200s, even the 150s, I think you better be careful at the end, because I have a feeling people are going to drop big at the end. So that's my opinion. You know, that's just for me. You guys got to do you. All right. Oh, so there we have that. So we talked leaderboard, we talked drop. Let's get to unboxing some stuff. So I picked one of these up, and normally I do not go when I'm in Target or something like that. I normally don't pick many things up, but I love Stranger Things. And every now and then I'll pick something up, and we had to pick up some Bitty Pops, Joyce, and Hopper, and a Demigorgon, and we can see what we get after that. You just never know. I always like it. You get your little holder. Not sure 15 bucks on these things, but you know, it is what it is. They always have tons of them. There is Hopper, kind of like a cool old school Hopper. There we got the Demigorgon. Right? There's a Demigorgon. And then, of course, we've got Joyce. Looks like all from series 1. And then here you go. Which one are we going to get? What are we going to get? We get 11 with Eggos with the hair on. Kind of cool. So then you can pop them all into your little container. Be better if they dropped it in, but you know, it is what it is. And there you go. Very cool. I'll display them, maybe give them away. You just never know. Just kind of a cool thing that I picked up. All right, we also have another thing from Ghost Patch. You know, I love my Ghost Patch stuff. Please check out Ghost Patch. They do things like... I have so many that sit here with me. I mean, Ghost Patch does stuff like the whole Die Hard stuff. How about the Angry Elf? We got Die Hard, Turbo Man. We got this one. Look at this. This is metal. Wet Bandits, and then you actually even have that one plan from Home Alone. And don't forget about the Wonka Golden Ticket. Look at that. Very, very cool. I always think of Christina Payne when we get to the Wonka ticket. All right, I don't remember what this is. I find things over there and then I open them up for you guys. All right. Oh, okay. I remember this. These are iron-on patches. So if anyone ever wants to know, and I'll show you that, but here are some McNuggets. All right. The death of ad icons, as I like to call them. Anyway, Vampire McNugget. We got Ghost McNugget. We got Witch McNugget. Frankenstein McNugget. And we end it with Pumpkin McNugget. Now, these are all stitched. And what it is it's an adhesive. So when you iron these on, the adhesive sticks to the shirt and makes this stay. Not as good as stitching something like this onto the jersey or shirt, but, you know, it does stick and last a good long time. But there they are, the kind of McNugget little patches. Very, very cool. I like it. I like it. Ghost Patch. Check them out, guys. Ghostpatch.com. All right. Before I get into this, well, I think I'll say hello. I'll say thank you to all of the Patreons and channel members that support the giveaways and everything that we have done, do, etc. And where is it? Where is it? I think this is it. I could be wrong. Let's go with it. There we go. Anyway. Yep, thank you to all the channel members and Patreons and all that good stuff. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right. So let's talk Hot Toys, right? Let's talk a little Hot Toys. People always asking me about Hot Toys. Now, if you see, it might be hard to see. You can see Iron Man is kind of really lit up. Maybe I can help you. Maybe we can get. Let's take a look and see what we can see for you. All right. So here we go. There you can see he is very lit up, right? From the arm to the chest plate, kind of hard to see. There's the new Artisan Joker. There we have some Deadpool guys there. You probably can't see. Maybe you can see C-3PO's eyes that are lit up. There we have the dark saber is there. That is kind of lit up at times. Over there, you can kind of see the lightsaber on Darth Vader all lit up. A couple other figures. A lot of people sometimes don't see the downstairs. There you got Bane. Pretty well done with those. There's the Seinfelds, right? Or I'm sorry, the Office. All the Office Pops autographed. There we got Ghostbusters, the Blitzway Ghostbusters. Pretty cool. There'll be another version of these guys coming out sometime this year. So, but a lot of people ask about Hot Toys. Ugh. And there's a shot. Big shouts out to I want to make sure I get the name right. Fusion Reactors is who provides batteries for these. So there are USB batteries you can get that will light up your Iron Man, that powers it better than the little bitty batteries. Fusion Reactors, it's a USB. You put that into the battery slot, run the wires, and it does that. He also does sabers and lights and all that good stuff. Just fabulous. Fusion Reactors on Instagram. Great person. He is out in Australia, but does some great work. Please check him out. Fusion Reactors. But a lot of people want to talk. Let's talk first and talk about the new one that's just out. Nothing new has come out, right? At least Sideshow. This is all Sideshow. You still have the Mr. Freeze from weeks ago. Dr. Doom almost going out. You have Red Hulk, etc., etc. So a lot of those, but a lot of people are talking about the coming soon. And I would think Sideshow would probably be releasing this. It's got to be this week. I'm surprised it isn't already. Let's see if they have it coming soon. Well, if it's not, we'll just pop on here. It is coming soon, but it did just come out overseas. And it is this guy right here. And now I have trouble. Here it is. It is the Battle Damaged Hot Toys MMS 782 Deadpool from Deadpool Wolverine, the battling version. So look at that. Look at that sculpt. That's the half head sculpt, right? Suit's damaged. You have from the opening scene, the Wolverine skeletons, as you can see there. Pretty cool feature, I think. Very nice. I don't know if they're going to show. There is a full head sculpt as well, but I guess they're not going to show that one, are they? Well, we'll see in a minute. But anyway, it is available. So if you wanted to buy it, yes, it is a lot more money if you buy it overseas now to get it, but you would get it now. So this is Pop Collectibles, $469.61 plus shipping. There is also Toys Buying Agent, and this is another website you can use. So Toys Buying Agent has it right there, and there you can sort of see the full head sculpt. That is the full Battling Damaged head sculpt, the first ever Wolverine Ryan Reynolds head sculpt ever. So if you wanted to buy this is ready to ship, brand new, comes right to your door, $333. So say you wanted to add it and see what it costs. Again, not cheap. Not cheap at all. So it has a little calculator up there. So if you're looking at basically 37, it would cost you $480 shipped to buy this right now. Now, how much is it going to be on Sideshow? I would think probably high 2s, early 3s. And you're probably not going to get it for another 4 to 8 weeks would be my guess. So if it's if people say, if it's an item that's important to you, you can get it quicker. You're going to pay more for it, and you're going to pay the shipping for it and all that good stuff. So you can get it. Obviously, Pop Collectibles, Toys Buying Agent, it's a little cheaper with shipping and everything like that. But all these figures are available. You know, you look at Darth Maul, has not shipped yet from Sideshow. You can buy it from Toys Buying Agent. All these ones over here. The regular Deadpool, Spider-Man, Artisan editions, as the brand new. Look at the Stranger Things ones that are out there, right? The DeLorean, if you missed that, that is available. So just showing out, some of them are like the Death Trooper, hard to get one. It's there. You can buy it. So just saying, Toys Buying Agent, a nice one to use. They did have the brand new one, but I'm assuming it's sold out. Because the other one that came out this past week, guys, kind of a big one. Maybe I can get some pictures of it. Let me see. The Artisan Edition Anakin Skywalker did release this week. Oh, watch not have pictures of it. Let me go to Sideshow and see. Sideshow, you can see it. So this one did release this week. Here it is. I will tell you, it does not look as good as this picture. A lot of people were not happy with it. But it is what it is. So I don't know if I could find it. Let me see if I can find a better picture of it. Sometimes you can find it on let's see, I bet it's on this one. So here it is. This is what it truly looks like. So a lot of people were not happy with the hair. Doesn't look the same. Kind of too long in the back, people are saying. The curl not quite like the footage showed. I don't think it's that bad. I mean, does it look good as the preview picture? No. Is it still an incredible artisan figure? Absolutely it is. Absolutely. Shame they did not do leather on it. You know, I think that would make it really cool. Does the hair look perfect? No. Does it look good as the original picture? No. Still an artisan edition. Still a figure that is selling for $800, $900 to $1,000. It is still a big time figure that is limited. You know, it is very, very limited. LED lightsabers, which is nice. So a lot of people talking about that figure. But that's Hot Toys, guys. A lot of people, yes, Hot Toys, they're not cheap. They are not cheap. They are not for everyone. They're very expensive. It is a totally different realm of figures and collectibles, from the vehicles like this to, you know, extra lighting kits and die cast like Iron Man. There's a lot. There is a lot. But, you know, they are very, very cool. Let me show you, see if I can find something else here that's really cool. Here, I'll bring you through to this one. If people like Hot Toys, you like Blitzway is another version of it, but this just pre-ordered, promotional period going on right now for the Back to the Future DeLorean. Now, this is totally in competing with the Sideshow version. I will tell you, I pre-ordered this. When I get it, I'll be replacing this DeLorean and putting this one in its place. Why? I mean, the hoverboard, not, nice things, not needed. This thing has LED lights, die cast. Let's see. So the LED lights right there, totally a lot better than the Sideshow version. I think that's just incredible. Love it. Real rubber wheels. The door automatically goes up. The windows go down automatically. It goes into hover mode. They stepped it up, right? I'm assuming all these side pieces are die cast instead of plastic like the Sideshow version. Tremendous figure. It is slightly more expensive than the Sideshow figure. So the Sideshow DeLorean's about $800. This is $1,000. But when you're talking, die cast, a lot more LED light features, flux capacitor, all this stuff lights up, real leather seats, they did everything to make it that much better, so you could pre-order it now. It will be available, they're saying, in Q4 this year is when it will ship. I got it, I pre-ordered it, and I'm going to replace the one I have right now. So I thought I'd share that with you guys. Definitely will be a replacement. Awesome figure. Awesome car. This one does light up, but nothing like that. And I think that's just next level. So, yep, there is a Lego version DeLorean as well. Yep, very, very cool. So there's a little Hot Toys stuff for talk for some people. All right, let's see. We got some other stuff. So I just got this one. I'll take it out of the box. This is the brand new Pop Bitty Pop Deluxes. Yes, we're even going with deluxe Bitty Pops now. But it's one of my favorite genres, so I couldn't say no. It's the Bitty Pop Deluxe, Monsters Incorporated, Sully with Boo, with the door in the background. Nice little box. There it is, deluxe. Very, very cool. Display piece, it's my thing. I love it, but they're out there now. Let's see what else we got. We got a box from Big Dog Dave. Get ready, Big Dog Dave going to have his charity auction coming up very soon. Please check that out. Designer toys, etc. from him. Awesome stuff. I got very, very cool little Star Wars action there. We got kind of like the Lemoncello Clutie right there. And then we had to get this one because I really liked this one. I thought it was really well done. Take it out of the little baggie. This is kind of like the sprinkles and hearts and other stuff Clutie. So it's got like sprinkles and stuff in it. I really like when he does these. Very, very cool. Very cool Clutie. And then this is kind of like, I don't know if it's just some extra stuff he throws in. but we have sort of like Stormtrooper's face. And then we have a little Chucky Child's Play. Very cool. Dave's does some great stuff with his molds and things that he does. So please check him out. Get ready for his auction coming up. I think it's April sometime. So please check that out. Ooh, the sewer layer. Yes, 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 yes. All right, more stuff to open. Oh, this is cool. So this is another YouTuber. This was on his Whatnot stream. Great guy. I know he was at WonderCon this past weekend. It is good old Mason Wasatch Pop. Great little sticker there. Put into the sticker book. This is number 37 out of 75. It's the Wasatch Pop Hedges pin. So there it is. Very, very cool. Like that one a lot. He only made 75 of them. So I don't know if any are left. You might want to check his Whatnot and see what he's got. All right. Now let's check and see what is happening in the land of Funko. Here we go to Disc Tracker. Bunch of smaller blue Pixes from Thrilljoy coming up soon. Yeah, whatever it is. Rocky Moto official launch April 11th at Miniso and other stores around. There's a Lion-O Thrilljoy coming. And now these are smaller Thrilljoys, so keep that in mind. Here's also the stickers that we talked about. So limited editions all the way up. So you could have 95 to 7,500, $20. 5,000 to 7,500. Again, certain retailers, $20. Up to 5,000, $25. 25 to 3,500. Again, you could get it at a retail shop, $30. All the way up to 2,500 piece counts at $40. Now, the next levels will only be available on fan rewards on Funko.com. That's it. 500 to 999 pieces, $50. 100 to 499, $60. And your max to 99 pieces, limited edition. They're called the Ultimates. Could be signed, maybe signed. $100 to $200 fan rewards. So you got to be signed up, and that's going to be in the fan rewards. A lot of people said that's why this tin toy, which was limited to 5,000, was $25 because it's right there, limited edition, ultra. So keep that in mind. Do I think it's a good thing, a bad thing? I don't know if I'm anywhere with it. Really, honestly, I get it. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Pikachu the movie coming. Here is the new Biddy arcades. Those are available for pre-order on Amazon. Here you got Chalice Collectibles. Very cool. Limited to 9,000 pieces. The Dirty Shrek. I mean, kind of cool. Right? Kind of cool. Vaulted stuff on sale. The Dudley Boys. This is an awesome 2-pack. If you're a wrestling fan, OG wrestling fan, look at the box with the background of all the titles they won, Fanatics exclusives, dual pin. Dudley Boys would be awesome to be autographed by them. So great, great piece there. There's WonderCon pieces. And here's like a whole thing. There's the Thrilljoys. So keep in mind that these are smaller. They're, I don't know, quite like a 4-inch pop size, but it looks like that. A lot bigger than these other ones. So keep that in mind. Also going for almost like minis and things like that. So very similar to like a pop type of thing, I think they're trying to do. And if you look at the week in review, it's basically what I showed you. You know, some figures, new Oreos, you know, if you love the food. S'mores Oreos available. Check your local store for those. And yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. Nothing like tremendously new, right? Some cool stuff. Nothing really earth shattering. Some U2s that are kind of cool. There are some neat Funko stuff that's coming. Some unique ones like Dexter, Superstore, more Sopranos. So some very cool stuff like that if you're looking for it as well. Also, the Michael Jordan diecast was announced. There's the Yoda diecast, still shitty chases. Roddy Piper, very cool. So there you go. That's what we got coming at you. Yeah, I mean, Thrilljoy minis. Who knew? Who knew? I can tell you what's coming up on the YouTube channel this week. Let me look. All right, so this week, tomorrow, we have a $280 Boom Loot Funko Legendary Mystery Box. On Wednesday, another $280 Funko Boom Loot Legendary Grail Box. And Friday, what does a $280 Boom Loot Grail Box really sell for? So those are what we're going to bring you coming up this week. So a lot of very cool mystery boxes, some high-end mystery boxes coming at you this week. How about what happened in the box office, right? Box office week. Not really a great week in the box office. I'll share it with you guys. Here we go. So domestic box office, A Working Man, which was the new Jason Statham movie. Kind of like The Beekeeper, that's his thing. I mean, it does $15 million in the box office. You know, fair, I suppose. Snow White dropped 66% to 14.2 in second place, 66.8 million on a $200 million budget. This movie got majorly panned with reviews. Really, really bad. Woman in the Yard, $9.4 million opening there. So it's not great stuff when it comes to the movies. But, you know, Working Man #1, it's a Jason Statham movie. You know, it's basically what it is. You know, if you look at Snow White, what's Snow White doing overseas? Not much better. 76.3 million overseas, 143 million worldwide on a $200 million budget, and just has not done good with reviews. I've not seen anyone that said anything good about this movie, which it's unfortunate. I think it's pretty much the first live action Disney movie to pretty much flop. Ouch. Anyway. We got some giveaways we're going to do for you guys throughout. We'll get to them. Also, we'll do kind of giveies and any kind of questions you guys have. So anything you want to ask, the floor is kind of like yours. Ask away anything you want to know, talk about. Hit me with what you got, guys. Whatever you want to talk about. I'm game. We are going to do 3 giveays tonight. Some cool stuff. Yeah, not an exciting list of the movies. And then, yeah, A Working Man I would think would be really good. Just not necessarily a movie I would have to say I'd have to go to the theater to see it. I think it'll be streaming soon, so I'd catch it there. What was my first hot toy? The first hot toy I ever bought was right there. Actually, no. The first hot toy I ever bought was Marty McFly Back to the Future 1. I do not have that displayed, but that was the first hot toy I ever bought. And then, as you can see, the collection grew and grew with hot toys. In fact, I have a lot more that I don't even have displayed. Also, a lot of people ask me about these hats. Boston Scally Company, check them out. They have a website as well. Boston Scally Company is where I get a lot of these hats. So people ask me about the hats. Hello to Anthony Blaze in the house. What is up, my friend? All right. I did not see that 2-pack. I know it's been out, but I have not seen it. But I don't go to Barnes & Noble that much. But there it is. Barnes & Noble, Cheech and Chong. What's the last movie that I watched? Are you talking about in the movies or at home? If it's movies at home, I think it was probably Wicked. Wicked. Yeah, so I'll watch movies a lot more at home than I do in the theaters. If it was at the movie theater, I used to go to the movie theater so much, and now I don't. Wow, guys, I can't tell you the last time I was at a movie theater. That's interesting. I can't tell you. I can't remember that. I know it wasn't in 20. It was not this year yet. I haven't been in the movie theater this year yet. And when I said I went to the movie theater, I mean years ago. I would be at the movie theater once a week, sometimes twice a week. Years ago, I love the movie theater, but just hasn't been the case. I guess really since COVID. I think the Cheech and Chong is just the same 2 pops in a 2-pack, but don't quote me on that. I don't know. All right. Let me write these down. Giveaway time. Giveaway time. All right. Here we go. First giveaway we're going to do is these came from Loot Crate. They are acrylic like coaster things from the movie Coco. So kind of cool. Yeah, it's kind of like Coco acrylic coasters. So you get a whole pack of them. So very, very cool. Coco coasters. Let's see. First one in the chat to give me this answer. Let's see. I'll make it real easy. First one to tell me what Bitty Pops did we open? The first Bitty Pops we opened was from what tonight? First person to put in the chat wins. The first Bitty Pops we opened tonight were for what genre? What TV show? There it is. Joseph Michaels. Congrats. Joseph, Coco Coasters coming your way. Hit me on Instagram just because I keep track on Instagram. All right. Next item up is coming from Culture Fly. This is really cool. This actually came from pro wrestler Matt Cardona's house. So this was in display at his house that eventually he got on a whatnot. I got it and a lot of stuff from him. So it comes from Matt Cardona. Kind of cool, right? Ghostbusters Loot Crate Slimer. All right. I want to save that one. Who is the maker of Clutie? Who makes Clutie? Who created him? Who makes him? What do we got? First one in the chat to tell me. Who is the designer, the creator of Clutie? And there it is. Bosco Pops. Correct. Bosco Pops. Big Dog David is. And Slimer is all yours. Coming home to you. Oh, there he is. All right. Last givey of the night. We're going to give you this very, very cool piece, unpunched, from Reaction Super 7. It's Willy Wonka himself. Very cool. Willy Wonka, unpunched Super 7 figure. And all you got to tell me is what store made this? What store made the golden ticket? I got to make it a little challenging, right? What store? I've opened a lot of stuff from them. What's the name of them? What is the name? Toys R Us. No. Good try. Nice to see you, DJ Patrick. Thanks for coming into the auction as well. Culture Fly. Close, but no cigar, Michael. They also make the coins. They made this right here. Very cool. Good elf. Let's see. Good elf, and sometimes you got a bad elf. Angry elf. It's something.com. Starts with a G. Nope, not Fanatic. Although they make everything else, right? It's stumping you guys, huh? All right, I guess I could give you a little hint. All right, so who made the Willy Wonka golden ticket? Who did it? Who did it? Nope, it is not Zobi. Oh my goodness. It's really stumped you guys. I just showed it to you. There it is. Quick Draw getting it. It is Ghost. Close enough. Quick. It is Ghost Patch, Ghost Pack. I'm good with it. Congrats, Quick. Willy Wonka coming your way. Congrats. Quick Draw McGraw. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. So I'll let it out. Any other questions, guys? Anything you want to talk about? Comments, concerns? The floor is yours. What else you guys got? We got to see a little tour of Hot Toys. Got to talk about the new Deadpool figure. Looks incredible. If you have Hot Toys and you need some lighting effects, you need something to replace the batteries, definitely check out Fusion Reactors on Instagram. Next Whatnot show will probably be next Sunday. We did one. What did we do today? We did a surprise set, which is the first time I've ever done it, where it's like randomizes the winners to the prizes. And we did autograph Funkos this week. We might do autograph photos next. We'll have to wait and see. I did hear that Richard Chamberlain passed away today. Yes, I did hear that. Yeah, great life, though. Great life lived. Can't be upset about that, you know? No, I am not going to Emerald Comic-Con. Nope. If I ever do a Comic-Con or do a Comic-Con this year, it would probably be New York, but I don't know if I would even do that one. It's hard to say. I think they could do a lot of stuff with that CM Punk thing. Like, he closes the show. I I could see that being the main event for night 1. I don't see that being the main event for night 2. I don't know if you put that on over John Cena and Cody Rhodes. Maybe they do. I don't know. It could be at the end of the match. It could be something like that. It could be the stipulation. The winner gets a title shot. Maybe they do something like that. Hard to say. For me, I think this has been a very lackluster WrestleMania so far. I mean, Cena, Cody, okay. The rest of it is just like ho-hum. I don't know. I'm not excited for any matches. It's nothing like it was last year. Maybe last year was just so good. I don't know. Maybe it was different because I was going to be there live. I don't know that either. It just doesn't seem quite the great spectacle this year as like years past to me so far. That's just me. We'll see what they do with it. You know, that's all you can say. We'll see what they do with it. I don't know. Hope for the best, I suppose, with them. But yeah, I can't picture. I can picture a main event in night 1, but I can't picture that main event in night 2. I think Jey Uso and Gunther, I think is going to be like an opening match of night 2. It's my opinion of that one. All right, guys. If I have no other questions, I thank you. It was a lot of fun hanging out with you guys. Look forward to doing it again in probably maybe 2 weeks in April. Later this week, I'll get the schedule out for the month of April. Probably 2 lives, I would think. Maybe 1, but more than likely 2. We tend to seem to be on the track of going live on Whatnot every Sunday afternoon around 2:30. So please check out our Whatnot streams there. You can also watch them here. Yep. Have a good night, guys. Congrats to the winners. Message me on Instagram, and we will see you again on the next live. I'm the Luau. Thanks for coming to join me, guys. Remember, as Jim Carrey from The Truman always would say, good morning, good evening, and good night.